Hello and good evening. My name is Nealay Patel and I'm a designer here at Jesse James Beads. My job is to bring you fun, creative, easy ideas using Jesse James Beads, which I'm extremely passionate about. They are ever so providing all sorts of beautiful creative beads for really inspiring and coming up with some fabulous designs, at least for me it is. So, today, I want to wish you guys a happy International Women's Day. It's a pretty important day. And we take all of our holidays very seriously here at Jesse James Beads, which means it's a party all the time, huh? Delicious. Alright, and in celebration of International Women's Day, I thought I would start out the show doing a small mini runway of the Goddesses collection. Now this collection to me symbolized girl power, strong women, and so I put together a few pieces that you may or may not be familiar with, but any of these pieces we have done tutorials for, which you can find on www.jessejamesbeads.com in the how-to section, and you can find us as well on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com and search for Jesse James Beads, and you will find a ton of tutorials, including these which I'm about to show you. Now, I want to let you guys know that I think I'm a Hindu goddess, probably for obvious reasons, but I just think that the colors are just my favorite of the three different collections that came out. The Egyptian Goddesses collection was also gorgeous, and we got the Norse one, so these are some of my favorite pieces from there. So this one I want to start out with the Egyptian. Check that out, little Miss Cleopatra making an entrance here. So we got this beautiful, gorgeous pendant that we learned how to attach these beads and this really super cool chain on. And check that out, we got a little bead accent at the end, and because it's such a heavy pendant that I didn't want the necklace rope to be super distracting, so we added leather cord onto it. Very fun, fabulous. What a statement. I'm saying. One of my favorite pieces. Now, I also like the Norse Goddesses collection, so I am sporting a Norse Goddess bracelet. We use beads from, I believe, the Inspirations mix to create this design, and we used a Halstead cuff. And let me just take this off because it's really cool how this is built. Actually, you can customize it with the different beads as much as to your heart's content, but there's a wider frame here, and all we did was just wrap and coil some wire around it with the beads that we loved. And all you do to wear it is you just have this little hook at the end, and you just simply attach it like that. So pretty fun to wear, I must say. Now, my favorite, the Hindu Goddesses collection, we created this design, which I really love. We took a stone pendant and glued a really cool charm onto it. Kind of reminds me of henna that is on hands and various body parts for weddings. And we also learned this technique from Sarah Ayler and Kristen Fagan's book, Seed Bead Revolution, and it is new and interesting ways to use beading wire, soft flex beading wire in with the Jesse James beads, and cool new techniques. So one of my favorite designs. I just love, I love the idea that this could just be thrown on with anything. So we've also got some earrings that I'm excited about. Do you guys remember these? The little elephants. I think they're just fabulous. We use tiara cast components in combination with Jesse James beads, and of course the little miniature tassel, which I'm crazy about. But I just think that the lotus flowers and the color pink, it's just like it all works. It all just works for me. So I'm pretty much in love with these. We also did, we made this really cool little pendant. I don't have it on a chain quite yet, but check that out. This is from the Egyptian Goddesses collection. Super fun. I love how giant this pendant is, but we learned how to attach all these different beads together from the backside. So this is made for another fabulous tutorial. So I highly recommend checking this one out too. A couple more, and then I will talk about our demonstration today. Okay, so remember these earrings? What we learned here is to paint the earring component, and then we attached some beads into the center. So it gave a little bit of color to something that was probably just going to be brass, and a little sparkle with the Jesse James beads. So it made for a really fun, cool earring, and I think these are great for the upcoming summer season. So definitely don't want to miss this tutorial. And finally, I made these a while back. We learned how to make links with soft flex wire, and we just used beads from the Egyptian Goddesses collection to make these earrings. Easy, cool, colorful. What more do you want? It's perfect. So I hope y'all were able to tune in last Monday. We learned how to make a fabulous cuff, and I had it here somewhere. I think I might have left it in my other room. Dang it. I will post a picture soon, I promise. I apologize for that. But we got to use this beautiful cord that I'm obsessed over with Jesse James beads. So pretty. And we learned how to stitch with a needle and thread onto it to give something to the effect of this particular necklace. Now in this one we used wire, so going to needle and thread was something really different, but just as easy. So I loved that technique. We did this last Monday, so definitely check it out. Super cool. Now for tonight's demo, I thought these components were pretty special, so I wanted to kind of see what I can do with those. These are cabochons. They come in different packs, and I think you get random ones too, so it's very unpredictable, but kind of fun and scary. I got some beautiful ones. I think that they're all gorgeous, so I got lucky. And I also got these fabulous little trays to put them in. Not trays maybe, but cabochon bezels. And so I think what I want to do is make a necklace out of it tonight. And I want to use some beads from the Pantones mix as well to create something. So let me flip to my workboard here and show you guys what I'm working with, and we will make a project together. So let's see if I can try and do this gracefully. There we go. So you can kind of see everything that's on my table. You'll notice that I'm working with a much different setup now. I'm trying to get my craft room in order and make it more efficient to make demonstrations and how-tos more engaging and fun with you guys. So I got this beautifully lit table, and I have some components here laid out. I wanted to also use this cool leather cord. It's pretty small. I think it's like 1 millimeter, and a Y-style necklace, and I have this bezel all ready to go. I'm using beads from the Pantones Little Blue Boy, which I think that's my favorite because I've done so many demos with them, but I mean, there's a difference. I think this is chili oil on one side of the design elements and the Little Boy Blue on the other. So it's like fire and ice in a way, in a pastel kind of way, I suppose. But this design I think is going to be fun because none of these beads necessarily match. And so this is going to be one of those things that's great for taking really unusual, different beads and connecting them together. So I suggest you guys hit up these collections because they're going fast and I think they're absolutely fabulous. I mean, check out that Dragonfly. How cool is that? And all I did here was just attach it to a piece of chain because I'm wanting to see if I can create some sort of a layered texture. But let me show you a couple chains that I like. Now, I'm realizing here I'm working with brass, but the bezels come in different metals as well. But here I have this beautiful chain that's available on JJB, and I just cut a little bit of it to suspend my Dragonfly. And I have some other styles here. This is a beautiful, just a regular metal color. And 2 different sizes of these little O's, so pretty cool. Love them, love them. All right. The technique that I want to show you tonight is this part especially, and this applies to the end as well as the center part of it. And all I'm doing is actually using a crimp cover and basically doubling up the leather cord and creating a nice tight crimp to hold everything together. It's pretty unexpected, I would say, but with some experimenting, it actually worked. So let me see if I can combine all this together first, and then I will show you guys how to finish the ends there. So in here, there's a lot of things we can do. I picked out this really cool cabochon. I love this color, and it's sort of a grayish navy blue. And so I think I just want to add that onto this little bezel. And I'm going to use E6000. Just a dab of that goes a long way. I have glued some really simple stuff together just with a dab. I've gotten some stuck on my finger that wouldn't go away for a full week. So just try not to get any on yourself and more on the project. But you just simply dab it and just kind of press that in. It'll dry in about 10-15 minutes. It does not take very long for this stuff to dry, which is great. So now I can start designing. I think I want to add to my end that's not crimped this little dragonfly component. And to this, I kind of just use split rings to joint all this stuff together. As you can see, split ring onto the chain, onto the dragonfly. Same thing at the other end, just to let it loop into the necklace rope there, the leather cord. This one, I think I kind of want to dangle there as well, so I'm just going to put that through. Again, this is like the perfect odds and ends necklace, I think. And you know what, let's just go ahead and add, actually, I'm going to add this to the other side, and then I'm going to add this to here to balance everything out. Okay, so I'm going to just use my Xuron pliers today. I'm in a Xuron plier kind of mood. It's perfect pliers for all of beading occasions. There we go, I just opened that up. I'm going to slide that through. The reason I can't just slide this guy through is because I already have my one end crimped. So I'm having to open this up and then just close it again. So no big deal though. There we go. And I think I got everything assembled. So it's a cool little everything necklace. I think it's fabulous. Okay, so now I'm gonna just string on my little toggle. I'm gonna double it around. It looks like I gave myself a little bit of space over here, so that's what I wanna do. And again, I'm just gonna use my crimp cover and see how this goes. In experimenting, I have learned that you do wanna be a little bit on the more sensitive side when you're pressing things. So to do this, and I hope you guys can see, try and get some light here. Here we go. I am going to kind of press one side first, and then that should allow this other side to kind of press over it. So essentially kind of creating a crimp that's rounded like a bead is the idea. If you press it too hard, your leather will cut and you'll have to basically start over. But once you've done that, you just give yourself a nice tug. If nothing's coming apart, then hey, you're in good shape. So now I'm just going to use a pair of cutters. Use some Xuron cutters to just snip that. And you are good to go, my friends. How easy was that? It's a say something necklace right here. Pretty awesome, right? Okay. That, my friends, is your tutorial for tonight. So let me come find you guys again here. There we are. Hello. I hope you enjoyed, whoops. Sorry about my close-up to my face there. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial tonight. I had a lot of fun making it, and I will post a picture of it very soon. You can find us in a lot of different places. Firstly, check out these tutorials on jessijamesbeads.com, and just scroll in the how-to section, and you will find a library, a big giant library of yours truly demonstrating all kinds of fun, fabulous techniques. Secondly, you can find us on YouTube, so just search on youtube.com for Jesse James Beads, and please subscribe. Lastly, if you love me, which I hope you do, you can find my brand called Beads and Bubbles, and it is a creative happy hour that I do once a month, the very last Wednesday of every month at 6 o'clock Central or 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I pick out a project, do it with you guys. We actually do have drinks and toast together, so you can see these fabulous little glasses that I have. So check it out. You can also find both of us, Beads and Bubbles, as well as Jesse James Beads, on Instagram. So until next time, my friends, I will see you guys soon. I'll be creating some fabulous how-to tutorials, and please post any pictures or designs that you guys love on the Jesse James Beads Facebook page. And we love seeing your work. All right, you guys have a great evening, and I will catch you again here soon. Good night.